A U.S. bomber, the Enola Gay, dropped the first atomic bomb and the Japanese still didn't surrender. So number 2 was unloaded on Nagasaki.
But you probably didn't know that there was drama between the admirals before the signing ceremony.
So after the dropping of the atomic weapons on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August of 1945, the Japanese sued for peace, unconditional surrender. In the first part of September in 1945, the surrender documents had been prepared, and the representatives of Japan, Allied forces, and the United States were going to sign them on the USS Missouri there in Tokyo Bay. That morning, Admiral Halsey had put out a message to all ships that when the Japanese came on board the USS Missouri, they were to take away any sidearms or swords or other type of instruments of war, if you will, that they had. Second, that they would not be served anything to drink or any food. Admiral Nimitz saw that message and immediately countermanded it, put out a message to all ships saying, "The war is over. When the Japanese come on board the USS Missouri, you will treat them like representatives from any other foreign government." Surrender documents were signed by both sides.
I can totally relate to wanting to retaliate against the Japanese for what they did to us. But Admiral Nimitz saw the big picture, and he knew belittling the Japanese was not in our long-term best interest for either country.
And that was the end of World War II. 60 million lives were lost for our freedom. That just goes to show our freedom is really not free. Think about it.
Listen to this story about how Admiral Nimitz went above and beyond to preserve the dignity of Japan.
An interesting story, not published everywhere, is that Admiral Nimitz immediately got up. He took a platoon of Marines, he got in a launch, went across Tokyo Bay to Yokosuka, where there was a ship, the Japanese ship Mikasa, which had been Tojo's flagship in a battle in 1905, and it was a historic relic to the Japanese. The United States and the Soviet Union wanted to destroy it. Admiral Nimitz put that platoon of Marines around that ship and said, "The war's over, we should not destroy this ship, and in fact, I will donate $100 to start the renovation." If you go to Yokosuka today, you will see the Japanese ship Mikasa, beautiful ship, and there's a bronze plaque honoring Admiral Nimitz for what he did to save that ship.
When you are victorious, it's not a good idea to rub your opponent's nose in their defeat. Just leave their dignity alone, and maybe you could be friends like the US and Japan are today.